What's up guys, it's ReebCS here, and I want to make a quick video here just to talk about some newest happenings in the crypto world. Some really weird stuff has been going down lately. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Binance's Changpeng Zhao and other executives being sued by the US CFTC, or the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. So before I talk more about it, I want to talk about actually what happened in 2020 to Ripple and its executives. They were sued by the SEC, and it was alleged that the XRP token was sold as an unregistered security. So back then I made a video. I thought this case would fall or otherwise be successfully defended. So lately there have been rumors that there will be a ruling on the case soon. There have been a number of times, to be fair, but obviously some people believe it's going to have a successful result. There's going to be some kind of dismissal or some kind of resolution that's going to be in favor of the XRP. So it's been going on a rally. There's just so much going on now, it can make your head spin. But we could argue that anti-Chinese competition at the heart of recent dealings, whether allegations against TikTok, the ban on Huawei, and now the CFTC pursuing Binance, and the SEC even pursuing Justin Sun, founder of the Tron project. So in between all of this, we have banks in the US failing, such as Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, and which were known to be really crypto friendly. The FDIC told Silvergate that all its accounts would be insured beyond the FDIC limit of $250,000, except though that crypto accounts would not be bailed out and they otherwise have to just basically close them. So yeah, the SEC has even threatened to sue the US-based Coinbase. Arguably been a backbone of crypto, their USD stablecoin has been under a lot of pressure, basically going as low as 89 cents to the dollar in recent weeks. So as you guys hopefully know, that's not how stablecoins are supposed to work. They're supposed to be pegged to the dollar. It's what gives them kind of their backing and their value. They're supposed to be backed dollar for dollar, and they're never supposed to really deviate. I mean, Tether maybe deviates like a cent here or there, but to go down to 89 cents, that's kind of unheard of. So many analysts actually believe this is part of a project known as Choke Point 2.0, which is a government effort backed by bankers to disrupt crypto, which means causing losses for crypto-related companies, users, and investors. Whether you believe that or not, these events are actually going down, no matter what you think they're a result of. This may not make a lot of sense to most of us, but those who control the traditional banking in the US and regulators clearly see cryptocurrency as a threat to the status quo. Otherwise, they wouldn't be going after the biggest products and exchanges all at once. They've been around for a long time, so why is it now these allegations are suddenly coming out against, for example, Coinbase, against Tron and Binance? I think they know very well that they won't be successful in court. Maybe they will, maybe a few of them will get lucky on some of those cases, but by taking any action against these exchanges and executives around the world certainly has a negative impact on crypto. Obviously creates a chilling effect in the US. It sends a message, really, I think, that no matter where you are in the world, the US regulators will pursue you. I don't really understand how that's fair, but that's what they're doing. And so we can see that Binance has actually considered cutting any ties with the US because of this. They're not the first one, actually. Years ago, when US regulators wanted the information of Americans who might have banked in Hong Kong, what they did there was just close down any American accounts. And I did predict back in 2020 during the Ripple fiasco that many crypto products at some point will likely move away from the US due to these crackdowns. They might go to China. If China opens up, maybe that's a hint of where they might go, okay? Because where can they go right now? We can talk about a few different places, but I want to focus on maybe one place that I think is probably most able to withstand US pressure and regulation, and also provide what I think is a stable and hospitable political and economic environment for crypto products to find refuge. Where could that be? Well, I think Hong Kong is probably not first in mind, but did you know that Crypto.com and Tether are based out of Hong Kong? In fact, many of these projects are viewed as being from Singapore, but are actually registered and headquartered in Hong Kong, one of the world's largest finance and tech centers. Some products and companies are actually considering moving there, so including Coinbase at this time. And I can see Ripple doing the same thing, guys. Justin Sun himself actually recently moved his hobby exchange into Hong Kong. So in recent weeks, Hong Kong has also made a concerted effort to let the world know that they are open to cryptocurrency and blockchain projects. There's even some speculation that this push comes from Beijing, or at least that officials from the mainland are closely watching how things will unfold in Hong Kong and may use it as a testbed to open up cryptocurrency further to the mainland. And I refer again to previous predictions that I made that if there's going to be an official cryptocurrency in China, aside from the digital yuan, it would be Justin Sun's project. And on that note, I'm still very optimistic about the future of crypto and blockchain. I'm going to speak about Russia for a quick second here. I'd like to stay out of politics, but I want to look at the parallel here on where I think this is heading down, okay? I think we could expect to see that as an example how crypto might play out. In the worst case, the US is successful in coming after all these crypto executives, all these crypto companies and projects. It's a clear message that you can't operate in the US. Okay, so where can they be safe, and who can withstand this kind of pressure? So we'll talk about this in terms of the US here. I don't think it matters if the SEC bans every crypto project. I think they'll end up in a place like Hong Kong, and being part of China is going to find a way to outmaneuver any action or sanctions that it may face. And I think this is evident with the fact that sanctions against Russia have been largely ineffective, arguably. Russia found enough support from other BRICS countries, other friendly countries, and strong support from China. So all crypto needs, in my opinion, is the spark that Hong Kong is providing, and if China opened up to cryptocurrency, there will be no chance that crypto can be slowed down in these markets. And rather the opposite, with that kind of regulation and certainty in the markets, like China, I think the values and confidence in crypto and blockchain projects will be ironclad in the minds of the world. I think it's going to provide a lot of certainty and stability long-term into the future. So once again, this is why I think I've been long Hong Kong all these years, because it's the gateway to China. It's a global leader in finance and technology, and it's starting to lure companies away from many other jurisdictions. And I'll say it again, I think it's one of the few places in the world that cannot be controlled by foreign banks and powers, and this makes it an increasingly attractive, stable, and safe place to put your digital assets, whether your IT infrastructure or even cryptocurrency. Obviously, this is an area I've worked in and my company's worked in, so I'm very excited about the prospects. As negative these developments sound, I think that we're going to find a lot of these projects end up moving offshore, guys, and they're going to be safe and sound in markets that are not going to come after them. Okay, guys, what are your thoughts, though? This has been Reeps here. Thanks for watching, subscribing. Until then, see you later, guys.